Hey guys, welcome to my April book haul. I'm so excited because it's been a while since I've done a book haul. That's because I haven't bought books in a while, which I'm kind of proud of actually. I exercised some self-control, which is great. And I actually did get rid of a lot of the books that I just didn't want. I traded them in for the ones I got, and I still have credit with the store, which is awesome. So all of the books I got this time are kind of spooky, both adult or spooky and mystery, and they're all adult or middle grade or YA, I think. No, I believe they're all either middle grade or adult. The first book I got was The Word is Murder by Anthony Horowitz. This is a mystery, if I remember correctly. Yes, this is a mystery. And what's interesting about this is that the author actually inserted himself in the story, so he's part of it. And the story is about this lady who arranges her funeral services herself, and a few hours later she's found dead. So the detective is working alongside the author to try to figure out what's going on, but it seems that the detective might have some secrets of their own, and that the author might be involved deeper than we thought, but not maybe how you might expect. So that sounds pretty interesting, so I'm excited to read that one. And I've heard really good things about Anthony Horowitz's books, so yay. The next book is Horror Store by Brady, Hendricks. This book is about, I think it's like an IKEA type store where weird things happen. Every morning when the employees come in, things have been moved or broken. So these employees decide to stay overnight, I believe, or work the late shift to try to figure out what's going on. And it's supposed to be a horror, but I've heard that it's mostly gross rather than horror. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but I'm excited to find out. Next is Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. And this is a Book of the Month copy. I'm not too thrilled with them having this logo right there. It kind of ruins the cover a little bit. But, oh, there you go. You can see it better now. I did save some money, so it's okay, I guess. I don't really like that book club copies have really thin paper. So, that's a little unfortunate. But I don't really care, I guess. I saved a lot, and it's the same thing, same story, so yeah, I'm excited to read it. This book is about a wealthy Mexican family. This takes place in Mexico, and this family lives in like a Victorian type house. And our main protagonist receives a letter from her cousin telling her that she fears her husband's family might be trying to kill her. So the protagonist goes and visits her cousin to try to figure out if maybe the cousin is just sick or if she actually is being, attacked. And apparently the ending is really awesome and you just do not see it coming. So I'm really excited about that. Next book is Later by Stephen King. I'm actually surprised that my that bookstore, the secondhand bookstore, already had 2 copies of this book, because if I remember correctly, this is a fairly new book. So anyway, I got this for less than $6, which is awesome. So Later by Stephen King. I don't really know what it's about. I think there's this boy and he has special powers and his mom is trying to keep him safe, but of course that doesn't go according to plan and they need to run away. But I can't remember who the villain is or what exactly the story is about, which is okay because I like going into this blind. And next is A Head Full of Ghosts by Paul Tremblay. And this story is about a family that have a teenage daughter, and then the daughter starts acting really strangely. And of course, the logical reason is that she is possessed. So the family decide to call this TV crew to record what the daughter is going through instead of taking her to like a hospital or something. I don't know. So yeah, I assume that this story has to do with child abuse. I'm not sure, but I assume it does. And I guess maybe it might be a bit of a mystery. Is the daughter actually possessed, or are the family doing this just for the sake of the TV show? You know, I think it's one of those type of stories. So I'm really excited to read it. And I also have Welcome to Night Vale by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Krannert or Krannert, I'm not sure. Sorry. Apparently this is based on a podcast, and I've never heard of this podcast before, so I'm sorry I'm not familiar with it, but I read the synopsis and it sounds pretty interesting. I guess, what was it? One mother has like a son who is a shapeshifter, and then she starts seeing like her late husband or late, like the kid's dad around, even though I think he's supposed to be dead. So there's that. And then there's this other woman who just, this random guy gives her a note with the words King City on it, and she for some reason can't get rid of the piece of paper. Like I don't know if it just keeps popping up or if it's like literally stuck to her. I'm not too sure what the stories are. But anyway, these women come together and try to figure out what's going on with this whole King City thing, who that strange guy was. So that sounds pretty interesting. I kind of like weird things like this. If you've ever read Tales from the Gas Station, I assume it might have that type of vibe. I hope so, because I really like Tales from the Gas Station. So that's a really fun series. So that was all for the adult horror fiction, or I should say horror and mystery fiction. And up next are the children's books that I got. So the first one, actually I'm not sure if this is a children's book, but it's super cute. And this is, can you focus please? The 12 Terrors of Christmas by John Updike and drawn by Edward Gorey. When I first saw this, I didn't realize it was by Edward Gorey, but I sort of recognized the artwork and I really love his artwork, so I just had to have it. And then I'm happy that it is by Edward Gorey, so that's cool. It's just a tiny book, super cute. And then this one I got from the library shop, and this is the Boxy Twins and the Country Fair Mystery. It's an older, by Laura Lee Hope. It's an older book. I think it was printed in the 60s, and I just love the artwork. I don't know what the Boxy Twins are. I assume it's something like Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys, but look at that artwork. That's so cool. I like it. So there's that. And then I did get the Tower Treasure, Hardy Boys novel by Franklin W. Dixon. I think I used to have an older copy of this, but I threw it out because it was, I don't know if it was moldy, but it just smelled really bad. So I'm thinking it was starting to grow mold for whatever reason. And so I threw it out. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It might have been a collectible or something like that, but it was stinky and I threw it out. And then I have a Nancy Drew book, The Mystery at Lilac Inn by Carolyn Keene. I love this. These covers are really nice. I don't know what it is about this type of artwork that I really like it. And I also have The Bungalow Mystery, also by Carolyn Keene, who I guess is not a real person. Is that right? I'm not familiar. Growing up, I never actually read the Nancy Drew books. I think maybe I read one, and that was it. I was very much a Goosebumps and Fear Street kind of person, and that was pretty much all I read throughout childhood. And yeah, I think that's all I really read. And then, then there was Harry Potter, and that was it for me. Fear Street Fear Street, the Cataluna Chronicles, The Evil Moon by R.L. Stine. I'm trying to collect all the Fear Street books, and unfortunately all the ones I find are not in the best condition, but that's okay. I'm just kind of trying to collect them so I can read them again. And same goes with the Goosebumps books, because honestly, if it weren't for R.L. Stine's books, I probably wouldn't be a reader now. So it's sentimental value, really. I'm not sure I would really enjoy the stories anymore, but I just want to have them. Then I got Goosebumps Series 2000. I never actually read these. I never read the Series 2000 books. This is Cry of the Cat. I love the cover. I love cats, and spooky cats are awesome. Look at that. Some embossing. Then I have Let's Get Invisible, part of the Goosebumps books. This is the very first R.L. Stine Goosebumps books that I ever read. So this is kind of really special for me. It's too bad I couldn't find like a nicer copy, but that's fine. I'm just happy to have a copy of it. Then we have Night of the Living Dummy, The Girl Who Cried Monster, The Haunted Mask. I feel like this is everybody's favorite either episode or just book in general. This is such a good, interesting story. And the episode for the TV show was done so well, I think. I love it. Then Revenge of the Land Gnomes. I love that cover. Focus. Look how cool that is. I love the colors. It's just super nice. And last but not least, Ghost Camp. And it says, "Boo dude, Goosebumps is on TV." How cool. What year was this printed? Oh, I guess this is a first printing of it. Because that, when the one is there, that means this is a first printing, right? So I guess this was printed in 1996. How cool is that? Nice, Ghost Camp. Well, that was it for my April book haul. Thank you so much for watching my unhaul. If you have an unhaul video, please let me know. I love to see it as well. It's always super fun. Unhauls are the best. Well, thank you so much. Bye!